Welcome at the battle between this Dokusai, Joe Wilkens, Ghost, Majutsu, and Roundtable Knight BossTycoon. We are viewing Joe Wilkens' army with attendants, Yari cavalry, 2 increased range, matchlocks, one bow unit, bow warrior monk, and Ghost has Naginata samurai, matchlock samurai vanilla, and some very good no duchies I saw. Oh no, it's only level 4. Majutsu is playing a lot of cavalry, Naginata warrior monk cavalry, Yari cavalry, with increased range matchlocks, 1 samurai, 1 monk, bulletproof samurai, very killer with hold firm, Nadashi samurai with level 6 upgrades, 22 attack. He's played Untrained Fugu against him. BossTycoon, our round table knight, putting his Naginata warrior monk cavalry. He's all low upgraded up front. Then he has some attendants, Nadashi samurai, Naginata warrior monks. More of those small parts with matchlocks up front. And I think he will kite again. I don't know. His gen is a little more melee, but commanding is a little back. Ooh, Joe is charging his matchlocks. It did work for a little, and to take them time to reposition. Barely costs him units. Well, nice charge then. And Majutsu is already in a cav fight. He's taking down some Yari cavalry of Ghost, but Ghost is very close with his melee units, so it's unclear how many losses the Yari cavalry of Majutsu will have. He already has a unit behind the lines with BossTycoon's light units behind the army of Joe Wilkens. He is surrounding him already. It's hard to play so wide because it's hard to view the battlefield then. It's like a double 1 versus 1. And Joe is forgetting his light. Majutsu is forgetting his light cav, it seemed. I think it's interesting to see he keeps his units running so far, but when he's winning the cav fight, I'm not sure. Winning using. He is surrounding him. He's taking out Matchlock Warrior Monk with the Nodachi Samurai. Very good choice, but he's getting charged already. I'm expecting a ranged fight between Joe and Ghost. Majutsu and Ghost. Sorry. It's late already. Naginata Warrior Monk cavalry of BossTycoon is getting shot quite badly by Joe, and he's losing lots of cav and units on his flank. He's also shooting cavalry of BossTycoon. I think he has very much difficulties with Joe. The power balance is quite even still. Yari cavalry is winning decisively, but gone somehow. And the bulletproof samurai of Ghost going for a charge of the cav. If he managed to get away, it's a waste of the fast how it is called? Rapid advance. Light cavalry is taking some out of the Nodachis, but with only 16 kills it's not worth of the charge, I think. Joe is having hard times with with BossTycoon. He's fully surrounded, but Naginata attendants are hammering on the Matchlock Samurai. They're doing quite well, I think. Interesting to see if BossTycoon puts his Yari cavalry through. A lot to win there if he goes for it. He's a little bit, how do you say it? Lazy with his cavalry. Like he lets them get shot a little. Majutsu is putting his units in optimal position to shoot at Ghost. I'm not sure whether how Ghost is gonna respawn because he has less ranged units. Less ranged. Joe is really surrounded. His bow warrior monk with only 20 kills is very hard dying. That's not a good sign for him. And my throat is stopping to work. Majutsu is putting a lot of cavalry into the back, but there are spears and an avatar, and his Naginata warrior monk cavalry is wavering. 70 kills is a lot. Joe broke the army of BossTycoon, so he's at the high ground now. I think BossTycoon should retreat a lot because it cost him a lot of units, like his Yari cavalry is being shot and gone. Majutsu will be pleased with Sword Dojo, and he's getting his cav into some sword and matchlock units, which no, he just puts them there, and is shooting at the matchlock warrior monks with a bad volley. Missed everything. Majutsu is not using an entire unit of matchlock. I'm not sure what he is doing. Looking at the samurai with already 170 kills, that's a lot of kills. Shots fired from both sides. Dandachi is free, should run away. BossTycoon, his attendants are getting back from routing. Ghost is like usually always complaining about units. I'm not sure what his matchlock warrior monks are doing wrong, but they aren't killing. And his matchlock samurai are just walking far out of line and retreating. BossTycoon is rear charging some infight Nodachi Samurai of Joe, but some attendants are coming down again. What kind of Nodachi Samurai? Ooh. These Nodachi Samurai are losing a lot. It's interesting. It can go all sides with the bow shooting. We already... Oh. BossTycoon is missing his gen, which is a moral shock, I think, for the units. And with the ranged units and all of a gen, that's better than not even 1/3 a gen. Matchlock Samurai shot badly. Matchlock Samurai of Joe took a lot of good shots. Majutsu is getting killed by the bow of the ghost. Very interesting choice. In the battle between me and BossTycoon, it was clear that a bow would have been very profitable for me, and I think Majutsu is putting his units too much in the open on this. Smashlock's warrior monks, only 27 kills, are killed so easy. I'm not sure if he even sees it. Yeah, and then he's shooting at tendons. BossTycoon is getting his unit back.
My lord, our ally has fled, abandoning us to the enemy.
I think BossTycoon should bring his Mistlock unit all the way back to Majutsu and hopefully save something here, because it doesn't look good for the winning team. Well, should be winning team. And with the melee dojo in favor of Joe and Ghost, they can easily downhill charge, because all units are having a lot of attack power. Mistlock Samurai with 10 melee attack is just painful.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shameful display.
He's on a missile attack but not firing back. I'm not sure what BossTycoon is doing. Ah, there are shots fired. But they're currently painful. It's funny to see, because Majutsu is a player who has most of the time a lot of kills, like 200, 300 with his Meshlock units, but he doesn't do it really good with he even takes his gen up to the front, which he never did before. Now he's recharging probably the attendants.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shameful display.
Wow, Mishlock Samurai is still going. Majutsu finally won most of the ranged fights. Not sure where's Gen it will be going. Meshlock unit of BossTycoon is running fast. Ooh, range fight is over. I think Majutsu he'll retreat and first take out Joe, because when he comes into the back, it's hard for Majutsu to do anything, and he gets all those massive melee units out of the woods. Interesting. Majutsu is running with his avatar in fire range of... Oh. He's changing direction. He's really taking a risk here. Ooh. What a painful decision.
Hidden units, my lord! Treacherously meant to ambush us!
He really managed to get away the matchlocks. But he should get his gen back now. And this Nodachi Samurai should do some work at the front. A lot of bonsais are going.
Our men are running from the battlefield! Shameful display!
What is he doing? Why isn't he rear charging the swords there? He's really putting in his stand and fight?
Our men are running from the battlefield!
What a risk.
Shameful display!
What? Yeah, it's level 4 against a level 6, so... There's still a gen out there. And the Matchlock Samurai are going like nowhere.
All hope is failing, my lord! The battle is almost done!
I really didn't expect Majutsu to win this battle. Because he seemed to lose the ranged fight and BossTycoon was losing, but in the end it's very surprising. Let's see the stats now. BossTycoon did more kills than Ghost, but Joe did an awful fight to almost take him completely out. And Majutsu is doing well too, but Joe definitely did the best of the game. But yeah, Ghost messed it up. Matchlock Samurai of Majutsu did a lot of kills in the end. Most Ghost with his Nodachis. His ranged units seem to work pretty well, but in the end not the most kills. Only 99 for the Samurai. BossTycoon, Matchlock Samurai, Nodachis, and Joe Wilkens. Really, that Nodachi did a lot of good work. Well, thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, welcome to a second battle between BossTycoon, Majutsu versus Dutch Dokusai Daimyo, Dutch Dokusai Ghost and Joe Wilkens. The previous battle was won by Majutsu and BossTycoon. It was very close and now we are seeing the battle again. The game just started, so I'm a little late. I'm Drugs Bunny. Welcome. We see some Yari cavalry on BossTycoon side, Naginata warrior monks with attendants and more attendants. Here's Jen and more warrior monks, more attendants, more cavalry. There's the first cav charge. I don't see any ranged units on BossTycoon, which is interesting. Mestlock warrior monks here and Mestlock samurai. My screen sucks really at this resolution. Then we have the Naginata warrior monk cavalry of Joe with Naginata attendants. I see some Wacko raiders. Mestlock warrior monks. Cavalry from Majutsu is coming on the right. And Majutsu, does he have his bulletproof samurai can now? Long Yari Ashigaru with old form this time. Can be very useful. Cavalry of Joe and Coast together. Already took out the light cav, but that's okay for him, I think. It's funny to see that Joe is playing with two fractions and having a bow, two Mestlock units, Long Yari Ashigaru too. But with the split units, it's difficult. Using a little wing takes a lot of managing. Ooh. 225 range units and the bow will be hard for Majutsu again. He won the cav fight on his left. Again we see some kind of 2 times 1 versus 1 games. We see attendants getting shot a lot. Cavalry in the rear is going for the cav versus cav fight, I think. Interesting to see how BossTycoon really just gets shot and does nothing. Majutsu is putting some attendants into that. Staying just out of range. But he should be able to... there's some volley. What he's gonna do against attendants? Nothing. Majutsu, is he going or is he retreating? He's just... What is he doing? He's retreating. BossTycoon is taking out some cavalry. And he's having a lot of cavalry and Joe's everywhere. BossTycoon is taking out the wing of Joe. Majutsu is keeping his head cool. His matchlocks did about the same damage as Ghost. It isn't a big difference. He's going, I think, for a charge on the matchlocks soon. Well, the Naginata Samurai is really a tough one. Taking a lot of kills with the cavalry, which is very expensive for boss. But his Naginata warrior monks are taking over now. There's some cavalry in the middle. Even more cavalry. Now misclick by somebody. And... Ooh. A volley on the Mestlock warrior monks. By other Mestlock warrior monks. Which seems to be... which appears to be charging. We see some bow cavalry. Yes, we see... That was a nice volley, 40 units down. And only 24, a little more. Again, will they make it? I don't think so. It's very hard to comment if you are tired, which I am. And also when you are having to watch 2 battles at the same time. And you can see on the minimap it's a very complicated match with units all over. Attendants charging, Yari cavalry charging, it's really a mess. But Majutsu is probably very cool and relaxed at the moment. He's putting his fire cavalry with 23 attack, which is a lot, just in the rear to wait and wait.
Our men are running from the battlefield! A shameful display!
He's really annoying with his Yari cavalry. It's a very much of like a ranged unit block. Bow cavalry is doing 42 kills, that's a lot. Come on, Joe. Shoot the bitch. Majutsu got his cavalry again into the ranged units of Ghost. That's something. Majutsu is very good at this. Oof. It's really difficult because BossTycoon is taking a lot of vanilla units, so you can't really see on the chevrons or the unit flags whether it are attendants, Naginata Samurai, Naginata Warrior Monk. So you have to carefully read all those unit cards, and that's very annoying, I think. Joe is having some attendants out there. Don't think they're gonna do any more kills than they've done. Wait, the warrior monks are taken out by bow samurai. Surprising, but well, they just kill. Ooh, little gen snipe there. A little. Bulletproof samurai are doing very well, but with Naginata warrior monks on both sides.
Our men are running from the battlefield! Shameful display!
Well, Ghost seems to be a little winning on Majutsu. So might be interesting.
My lord, our ally has fled, abandoning us to the enemy!
Majutsu is using his avatar again to do some damage. Matchlock units will fire a lot. Almost 200 kills already. Yeah, BossTycoon finished this. And we'll get over to Ghost. Ghost should take out Majutsu very quickly now to still win this battle.
Shameful display!
Interesting to see Majutsu lost his avatar already. At least. Looks like. Oh yeah, bulletproof samurai getting back. Rapid advancing, but bow cavalry. How much damage would they do to bulletproof samurai? I'm unsure. Matchlock samurai.
Our men are running from the battlefield!
Ooh, a lot of friendly fire, I guess. Flanks exposed, and it isn't that bad. Matchlock samurai, 250 kills already. Really a gen snipe here. A really tough general,
Now
but
we have them.
too late now for Ghost. GG. I wasn't even first to say it. Well, it was interesting to see those 1 versus 1s, as we can call these. Oh man, I'm tired. I'm happy to not be any part of this games because I'd probably be on the losing side and then it would end up on the internet again and it's hard to lose. Oh, Majutsu has a lot of kills. Ghost just had a lot of units. Well, makes sense. Looking at the statistics, we probably see the Meslogs, yeah, very effective. Yeah, Ghost didn't use his range probably well enough, but Bow, Samurai, 70 kills for a vanilla one, that's not bad. Kev is going hard, a lot of monks. A lot of monks. Longyari Ashikaru does the trick.
Hey, wake up!